Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and today on Action Figure Friday, as it is at time of recording, I will be unboxing this Star Wars Black Series Dengar. What a charming fellow.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy. Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
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 Don't make me destroy you.
Okay, well, here we have the Dengar figure unboxed, and just want to say that this is a pretty rare figure. Notoriously hard to get hold of, this figure, and luckily enough a store here in the UK had posted that they received some and were selling them at base price as well, not the extortionate prices that you see on eBay for this particular figure. So I was very lucky to actually be in a position to pick one up as it was announced that they had it. So yeah, obviously he is a character that was briefly seen in The Empire Strikes Back, and of course there's a lot of stuff about him in the expanded universe and in sort of like the new Disney canon. Completely changed. I will post a quick little picture just on the video here of the change from this into the Disney canon that he is now. You'll have just seen there, hopefully. Don't know what the hell's gone on there. I don't really know that much about Dengar, to be quite honest, but I wanted to pick this figure up because I do have a bit of a bounty hunter collection going on, and this is one of the hardest ones to get hold of, other than Bosk, I think. But as you can see, it captures his features that were so eloquently displayed very briefly in Empire Strikes Back, and I mean very briefly. He's in that sequence where Vader tells Boba, no disintegrations. You briefly see him alongside IG-88, Forlorn, Zuckuss, and Bosk, of course, as well. But the level of detailing, I think, and the love attached to this character, I think, has come from the fans, really. And like I said, the expanded universe. But just looking at the figure there, I mean, the detailing on the face is pretty excellent, and this is pre, the authentic face modeling that they've got now. The head covering is great. It's so different and vastly different from a lot of the reproduction figures that we seem to be getting at the minute, like the Luke Skywalkers, the clone troopers, the Imperial forces and whatever, which I like, but this is such a vastly different character, vastly different kind of figure. Just looking at the armor there, I mean, he's very bulky. He's a very bulky looking figure. I think that's what I like about this figure. It looks very bulky, looks very intense. Let's just see if we can get a bit of a focus in there. There you go. I mean, just look at it. He's a chunky guy, I think, to put it nicely. But that front armor plate looks great. Probably could do with a bit more weathering, I think, just to make it that little bit more sort of out there. Obviously you got the nice lovely belt design there. Does have a holster here for a singular blaster, which he does have. And just all around, I mean, looking at the legs, there's some nice colouring on here. Yeah, there you have it. There he is. That is Dengar. Now, he doesn't just come like this. He does have a backpack as well, which I'll just show you here. Again, I don't know much about him or his equipment, so I'm not entirely sure what this is. But, it fits from what we've seen in the expanded universe and the like. Interestingly enough, that looks like it's come apart. Oh no, that attaches somewhere. Beg your pardon. Yeah, that attaches somewhere. Let's just get that back in focus. There you go. You can just see it there. My camera's going a bit ape shit for some reason. Well, there you have it. I mean, there's some nice detailing on there. Whatever that rucksack is there, looks like maybe some kind of shawl or something. But yeah, it looks like these bits here, these floppy bits that I'm fiddling about with here now that are totally out of focus, I think they attach to somewhere, which I'll have to have a look at in a moment. But like I said, he does come with a blaster. He comes with this rather delightful long-range rifle, which I'm pretty sure has been utilized and shown a great deal in the expanded universe. I think you do see him with this in that brief scene when Vader's walking past. I think he's probably shoulder harnessing it. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Just dropped it. There you have it. And he does come with a very tiny blaster as well. Now, there's not much to these blasters in terms of coloring and detail. But like I said, this particular blaster does just go in a holster as well, so you can just slip it in there. Where am I going? There we are. Making a right meal of this. Oh no, I'm not. It's because that's really, really rigid. That's quite hard to get in there. Oh, there we go. Slotted in quite nicely, as you can see there. That's quite nice. You do have a nice little holster for this tiny blaster, and like I said, the backpack does just go on here. There is a gap there, as you can see. We're going to focus in. There we are. Lovely. That's a gap there, and it will just slot in, I think, quite easily. He says it will slot in quite easily. Oh, that took a bit of force. And let's just see where these particular pieces go. Where would they go? These extra bits. Unless they do just fall around the back, maybe. Possibly. I think they do actually. I think they just fall around the back rather than actually attaching. Sorry, I probably pulled him off camera then. You can see, are we going to focus in there, please? Probably not. He's got his arms up anyway. But yeah, I think these little bits here, when it does decide to focus in, camera's having a wobble because I'm doing that much, I think. So yeah, I'm going to invest in a new camera, boys and girls, I think. Purely for things like this, because, like I said here, it's not playing ball. Ah, there we go. It's finally playing ball. So I think these just fall around the back. I don't think they're designed to be attached anywhere. I can't see anywhere on the actual figure. Maybe somebody has one of these on display, they can tell me. Maybe it's there. Might be there, that little gap there. Let's have a look. I don't know. I don't think so. It does. It doesn't quite reach. Or maybe it does. Huh. I think it does. Interesting. There's a little fiddly bit for you to figure out, I suppose. Again, it's just a little bit of extra detailing, I think, for this particular figure. Again, I'm trying to do this side here. It's not easy to get them in. These little tiny nodules on them. You're supposed to just be able to slot in, I think, on the underside of this, on the side of his arms, connecting to his armor. It's not easy at all. Excuse me. So that's something to think about, something to bear in mind. Just a little bit of fiddliness there with that figure. Go on, go in focus while you're up close. There we go. Look at that beautiful face. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure how Disney decided to, you know, turn him into the man he is now in the new age canon. Come on, focus in, please, Dengar. You're letting me down. I think it's just this camera, to be quite honest. But there we go. You'd think he'd be quite an outgoing chap. There we go. We'll stick with that. He's in focus there for a change. But there you have it. There is the enigmatic Dengar, I do believe. One of the toughest sort of figures to find cheaply, that is. It's all over eBay, but for extortionate prices. I mean, if you do find one at a reasonable price, don't pass it up. If this is the kind of figure you're looking for, like I said, I wasn't, but I'm building a bounty hunter collection, as it were, and I would recommend this because he does actually look like one of the better figures. He's got a very unique look to him. Sort of like, it reminds me of Cad Bane, the way Cad Bane looks. You know, it's very, very unique. It really does stand out, and he will stand out on a shelf if you're doing some toy photography as well. I think he would look really, really good with that in mind. And I think that's going to be it for this video. Apologies for some of the blurry imagery. Been tweaking with some of the auto-focusing, and it hasn't really paid off in this video, I think. I mean, even there, look, it's gone immediately. But thank you very much, and thank you for bearing with me in this particular video. And there he is. I will leave him there. It's gone out of focus again. She doesn't like him. Maybe I should stop wearing white. Maybe that's probably helping and not helping as well. But I will leave it there. This has been Dengar. I've been an out of focus video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.